Good morning, children. Welcome back. Today we are here to learn English 1 of Standard 3rd. So, today we are going to learn a new lesson that is from Unit 1, Chapter 8 A Honeybee Speaks. Everyone knows what is honeybee and what it does to us. Yes or no? When we harm them, they also in return harm us. Yes or no? And it is always actually whatever you react to it, you get an reaction to that, you get an action to that. So if you're troubling anyone, that person or that animal will also trouble you back. So you should be very kind, you should be very loving towards nature, living things, and even non-living things. Okay, this lesson is telling us about being kind to the creatures which are surrounded in our nature, in our surroundings. So let's get started for this chapter. It is very interesting chapter, and you will come to know it is kind of a autobiography of a honeybee, and it is telling you about what things they come across in their lives as they are a small insect. Okay, so let's get started. I'll read the lesson. You have to keep fingers on the lines and read with me. If you're having your textbook, you can keep your textbooks in front of you and read along with me. Okay, so let's get started. Chapter 8 A Honeybee Speaks. Monologue. Monologue means here only one person is talking. Monologue, always remember, underline that. You have to write there one person talking, meaning of monologue, which is written in blue color font. Okay, so here honeybee is talking about her life. Okay. What? Me, a lazy bee? You think I simply have fun all day among the flowers? Oh no! When I am flitting from flower to flower, I am actually very hard at work, and that's why I am called not a lazy bee but a busy bee. Come, I will show you my house and tell you what a lot of work we bees do all our life. My house is called a honeycomb. It's a big house with thousands of rooms or cells. Each room has 6 equal sides. We take a lot of care to build it. We even produce the material for building the comb. It's called beeswax. Do you know? When I was very young, I used to stay at home. But even then, I had to do a lot of work. I had to look after the larvae, the babies that would grow into bees. I had to feed them and protect them. If anyone came near our comb to disturb it, I was ready with my weapon, a sting. I am not only a worker, I am also a soldier. Beware, don't trouble me. Well, to go back to the comb, I had to keep the comb cool by fanning it with my wings. Then I had to keep the house in order, put away all the honey and food that other bees brought from the flowers. But luckily, I had hundreds of other bees working with me. We all worked together without ever fighting. That's one reason why we can build such perfect and beautiful houses. Yes, I helped with the house building too. We keep making our house bigger and bigger to make room for the babies and for the food and honey we gather. When I became older, I began to fly out of the comb to gather nectar. I take the nectar and pollen from the flowers and carry them back to the comb. Nectar is the sweet juice in flowers, and pollen is the yellow powdery stuff you see on flowers. I visit hundreds of flowers and make several trips every day without wasting even a single moment. The nectar from the flowers is too thin. We bees turn it into the sweet, thick honey that you like. It's only because you called me a lazy bee that I stopped and explained it all to you. Otherwise, I have not a moment to lose. Bye. So, children, here you must have come across the life of honeybee. What such a lot of work they do every day, and being such a tiny insect, they are working so hard. So, what is the lesson? Is giving us the thought, the moral of the story of the lesson. What idea we are getting from the lesson is the size doesn't matter who you are, whether you are a small child, you're a grown up child, or you're a adult, or you're older or elderly person. You should always work hard, okay? And working hard will give you lots of prosperity, lots of success. It will be very good for your life, and working hard will give you a good fruit, a good result in your life, okay? So here also honeybee is just giving her life's example, what they come across, the troubles, the happiness, and what they have to do every day. They when they are small baby, they are working at that age also, and when they are grown up also, that time also they are working together. How they are working together, okay? And different things are mentioned about their house, how they build their house, who all build their house, everything is mentioned in the lesson, yes or no? And then what kind of house they build, how big it is, and they make bigger and bigger every day. They work on their house and they make it bigger and bigger for everyone, all the babies, to get the space in their house. Rooms means cells, space, okay? So here we are getting to know different words which we have not heard before. Like we got to know honeycomb. What is honeycomb? It is house of honeybee, okay? Then beeswax. What is beeswax? We beeswax we take, um, we even produce the material for building the comb. It is called beeswax. What is beeswax? It is a material used to build honeycomb. Honeycomb is house of honeybee, okay? Now, what is the weapon of the honeybee? You must have got bitten by the honeybee when you go in the garden, or sometimes they come flying near our house also where we are playing, and then accidentally they just bit you, and you know how troublesome it is when honeybee bits you. Yes or no? You feel like somebody has just thrown a burning matchstick on your body, isn't it? It's very painful, it's very inflammatory, means you feel like someone has burnt you there, and it feels you same for longer period, for you can say the whole day, and then slowly your skin gets swollen there. Now what happens when honeybee bits you? there is a weapon which is called sting. We can say in Hindi dung. Okay, that goes in our skin, and there is some kind of poison which goes in our blood, and it becomes very inflammatory. It burns, our skin starts burning, and we feel like scratching it, and we feel very uncomfortable. So that is the weapon of the smallest bee which troubles us when it bits us. Yes or no? We get very scared when we see one honeybee also around us. We just run from that place. So they are very scary, though they are very tiny. Okay, children. Now they do fanning for keeping their house cool by their wings. Okay, to keep their house cool, they do fanning with their wings. You actually, the insects also have wings, but they are very insects are very tiny, so their wings are very minute, very tiny, so you are not able to make out, but they do have wings. That's why they fly. Insects fly, and what is the special quality of insects? All insects have how many legs? 6 legs, 3 on one side and 3 on the other side. So all the insects, creatures who have three legs one side and 3 legs other side, that is total 6 legs, so they are considered under the group of insects. Okay, they are very small, and they are very small creature, and they are called as insects with 6 legs pair. Okay, and then what we understood on the next page? Yes, here honeybee is telling you how they make honey, from what they make honey. Okay, so here they are telling you the information about the nectar. They collect nectar and pollen. Nectar, what is it? Is a sweet juice in flowers. And what is pollen? It is the yellow powdery stuff you see on flowers. Children, you can just do this in your garden wherever you see flowers. Actually, it is not good to pluck or to trouble plants, but just for your knowledge, I'm asking you to do this. You can just go and take one flower, and just you can squeeze one petal of the flower. You will get some juice in your hand, that is called nectar. Okay, and the other one is pollen. When you must have seen shoe flower. Shoe flower has some balls between that flower, that is called pollen, and when you pluck those balls are very delicate. When you will pluck it from that flower, from the center of the flower, and then when you'll press that small balls, that is called pollen, you will get something powdery. It will be mostly yellowish in color, and you will see in your hand yellow it will be appeared on your fingers. So that is called pollen, powdery stuff. Okay, so these both things they use to make honeybee, and when they are sucking the nectar, it's nectar, the sweet juice from the flower, it is very thin. So what honeybee are working very hard to make that sweet juice into a thick liquid which we eat. It is very yummy, very sweet, that is honey. So honeybee does lot of work to make that sweet juice into a thicker juice, and which turns as honeybee, and we consume with, you can say, chapati or bread. It is very yummy. Okay, children, so here we got to know so many things about honeybee in this lesson. So we are done for the day for this lesson, and in the next video we will do the exercises from the workbook of this lesson. Thank you. Have a nice day.